What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Investing Bros Show. In today's video, we're going deep into a topic a lot of you guys are wondering about. A lot of you guys are sitting here saying, man, we have about a year left in the bull market, more than likely, maybe a little bit longer, but we're planning on about a year. What are some big plays I can add to my portfolio for potentially 20x gains? Are there any still left that give me a sense of security? Is it only the smaller meme coins or the high-risk plays? The answer to that question is no. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 picks that I easily believe can hit 20x or greater for your portfolio if you buy them on this dip. Make sure if you enjoy this video to smash the like and hit subscribe at the end. Leave comments down below on what you think I got right and what you think I missed. But first, before we get into that list, we got to roll the intro. Before we get in, I want to give a special shout out to the sponsor of our video today, and that is CoinW. They are one of the sponsors of the channel. It's an exchange that you can both leverage trade and purchase crypto at spot price. And to be fair, all 5 coins I'm about to mention can be purchased on CoinW. So I'm going to save you some time. If you watch this list and you love it, but your next question is, where do I go to buy these coins with cheap prices? CoinW is the choice for you. Check out the link down below. Let's start off. I'm going to dive right on into it. Actually, you know what? Let's not dive right into it. Let's set the stage a little bit more here. These are 5 coins that I personally hold, and I have 5 coins that I believe are going to see more than a 20x in the next year. I want to make sure you guys understand, though, that there's not necessarily just these 5 coins that will do this. There's actually a couple coins out there that I believe could accomplish this goal. And a couple honorable mentions I'm going to go ahead and read beforehand. They're not cracking my top 5, but they are ones that I think if things play out correctly, a 5 or 20x, excuse me, I don't know if I said 5x earlier, but 20x well within the cards. Number 1, ICP. Again, it's not on my list, but it's an honorable mention. ICP, I still believe, has a special case. Pith has a special case. Ordi, Tia, Sui, and Tao. That's Tao. They are not making my top 5. However, I want to go and get that out there. Anyone who's going to drop those comments down below and say, what about this coin or what about that coin? That's on my list of honorable mentions. And realistically, I think they could do 20x's and be in this list. They're just not the top 5. These next 5 I'm going to say are ones that I feel fairly certain are going to bring major returns. If you're ready to go on and get into it, put a 1 in chat, put a 1 down in the comments, put a W, say let's go. All right, let's start off with coin numero uno that I believe has a 20x gain over the next year. And some of you guys are not going to be surprised if you've been following the channel. It's going to be Chainlink, ladies and gentlemen. Chainlink is my coin number 1. Currently, the price of Chainlink, if you're watching this video as I'm putting out, we're down at $10.44. Some things that you should know about good old Chainlink. They're expected to have a market cap of roughly, now this is going to be the craziness here, between $135 billion on the low end. I want to make sure you guys understand that. Low end, $135 billion is where the market cap should be a year from now. On the high end, we could go all the way up to $335 billion. This is dependent upon, are we simply maybe a top 10 coin, or are we getting all the way maybe closer to number 6 or number 5? I think we can do it. Either way, even if that $135 billion comes into play, we're still sitting at a very nice level. The supply is going to be at about 670 million tokens in circulation. And the math on that works out to this. On the low end, if we only had $135 billion in market cap, that still gives us an expected price prediction of $209, give or take. Then again, we also see, if we were to see 335, you could see $500. Let's take a look at what that would mean. An investment in Chainlink today, right there, 20x right to 209, right over $200 in play. Like I said, that's the low end. I'm a believer. I'm a bull on Chainlink. I think we're going closer to 500, maybe even if things start to work out well, closer to 700. Either way, if we get to 500, that is a 47, almost 49x. You round it up a little bit, it's pretty darn close to a 50x. Anything in between here would be very, very good. Again, though, I think pushing closer towards that 500 is what I am predicting Chainlink can do. This coin, again, low end 20x easily. but more realistically, I think we're pushing closer towards 50x. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let's check out coin number 2. It's going to be Stacks, the Bitcoin layer 2 solution. It's the number 1 coin. Now, it's been down here in price more recently. If we were to come over here into the charts, the current price action for Stacks is sitting at $1.44. However, a couple things to know about the good coin Stacks. The market cap that we're probably expecting, I think this is a coin that can climb back up into the top 15 on coin market cap, and we should expect in that range potentially a market cap between $55 billion and $66 billion, okay? 55 to 66 billion, that would be a massive leap for Stacks. For a coin that is probably going to have a supply of about 1.55 billion tokens, this would bring amazing price action to Stacks. What would that look like? Well, on the low end, I don't even think I have this one on here because this is not a coin that I've actually done a price prediction on the channel, but let's take a look at it. $35 on the low end. If we only had a $55 billion market cap, we would see a $35 Stacks. On the high end, if we had a $66 billion market cap, we would see upwards of 42. This is another coin right off the bat that would be amazing. If I'm right about this and you purchase right now at $1.44, this would be gains of upwards of 24 to potentially 20, almost 30x, 29x in price action. A 20x would put us somewhere here around $30, give or take, just below actually $29. I think that's absolutely doable, but I think you go higher than 29. I think that 35 to 42 is the range I'm watching for on Stacks. If it lives up to its potential and does everything that it could do in a Bitcoin heavy bull market, the Bitcoin layer 2 should be a safe bet to get a 20x. Next up, the next coin that could give you a 20x in the next year, it's going to be Caspa. Caspa, the new hot kid on the block, despite the fact that it's not listed on either Coinbase or Binance, the two largest exchanges out there. But Caspa is still a coin that I'm extremely, extremely excited about. I'll go ahead and give you the stats right now, and then we'll go into the chart. We'll do this one a little bit different. Market cap, my expectations, I think that Caspa pushes for a potentially close to or at a top 10 spot. Once it gets those two large listings, watch out. It is a massive coin that I think that institutions are going to love, retail's going to love. It's a champion of decentralization. And just maybe, I don't think Caspa ever surpasses Bitcoin. But when we ask the question, if Bitcoin's the store of wealth, what cryptocurrency legitimately could in the future be used for day-to-day transactions to build wealth that Bitcoin can't do? Caspa might be the one that fixes that problem. That's a little early to say for certain, but keep an eye on Caspa. It's going to be interesting. Market cap expectations in that top 10, 70 billion on the low end to potentially as high as 120 billion. I'm going to put it somewhere right there in the middle, around 100 billion, but that is the range that we could have. And with a supply of 26.4 billion it should have here in the next year, let's take a look at what that would mean for the prices of Caspa. We have to take a look much, much higher, all the way into the range. Low end, $2.64. High end, $4.50. At the current price right now of roughly 16.6 cents, this would give us a price prediction for Caspa. Actually, on the low end, we're looking closer to 16x. This is one that it's a little bit lower, but I told you I think 100 billion is more in the cards. That's going to put us more in the range of $3.50. High end, 450. We're looking at potentially a 27x. Let's just go ahead and actually move this line. I think 350 is that low end with $100 billion. Move it right up in here. There we go. Boom. Now, I even want to make sure you guys understand, I think that this is potentially even a conservative estimate. Some people have Caspa breaking into the top 10, not just being at number 10. But I'm going to stay a little bit more conservative in some people's eyes and say I think 350 roughly to about 450 is my expectation for the price of Caspa, giving us a good 20 to potentially 27x in the cards. Let me know in the comments, are you big on Caspa? Let's move to coin number 4. That is going to be jasmycoin. Now, this one might be the biggest. I'm not going to say it's the biggest risk. The number 5 probably is the biggest risk, but some people are going to try to convince you that Jasmy is a risky play. I don't think so. It's a coin that has meme-like action, yet still has utility and a long road ahead of it. I'll give you the breakdown of where I think things can be. This is a top 20 coin, I think, in the top of the bull market. I don't think it cracks the top 15. I don't think it cracks the top 10. it just gets in the top 20. But it's still a massive jump from where it currently is right now, ranked closer towards number 70. I'm expecting a market cap of roughly $30 to $35 billion with a supply of roughly 50 billion, a little bit less than 50 billion, but that's one of the greatest things about Jasmy is its tokenomics. It's already close to being fully diluted in supply. Let's take a look at what that means. Current price action, Jasmy's trading pretty stinking close to 2 cents. So there's some major gains that could happen. If we saw that market cap between 30 to 35 billion, we're looking at between 60 and 70 cents as a price target for Jasmy. Again, with the purchase right now around 2 cents, this looks like on the easy end, a 30x to potentially as high as a 35x. If we were to be a little bit lower here and you were to see maybe only like a $20 billion market cap, that's still going to put us in the category of a 20x, somewhere around the price action of 42 cents. So if I'm a little too bullish on this one at 60 cents, I still think a 20x getting to 42, 43 cents is in the cards. But Jasmy is one I feel very, very bullish on. In fact, again, it's one of those ones I think that I could get closer to a 30 or 35x in play. Jasmy is coin number 4. Let's move on to the last one. And this one is going to be our riskiest coin on here. Yet I believe the team behind it makes it so worth it. And the relationships they're building makes it worth it. And that is Ando, ladies and gentlemen. Ando is a play. It's one of the real world asset plays along with Chainlink and AVAX and several others. But they have the backing of some of the most powerful institutions in the world, namely BlackRock being the biggest one of them all. This is a coin that I believe the market cap is going to skyrocket. I think it's going to be a top 15 coin, which, similar to what I said about Stacks, means a $55 to $66 billion market cap. That is absolutely huge because right now I do believe his market cap is right at or maybe even a little bit below $1 billion. Major gains in how much money will flow in. The problem with Ando, and this is why I say it's the most risky, is because of the supply. And some people are fading Ando because the supply is going to more than double. Currently, the supply is sitting somewhere around 1.4, 1.5 billion. Well, they have a major unlock coming in 2025, and I'm expecting by this time next year, we probably see a 3.5 billion supply or coins in supply for Ando, which really does dilute that major gain in market cap. That being said, though, this still gives us on Ando, if you were to take a look at it, we're currently trading roughly around 73 cents. This still gives us, let's go ahead and get rid of this, a price action somewhere between $16 and $19. Let's take a look here, somewhere here on 16. Boom, we'll draw another one here up at $19. In theory, though, if we were to take a look at the investment right now, if you were to buy here at 73 cents, where we currently are, and extrapolate this up to the upside, we're looking at a 21 to potentially 26x left for Ando. That's even with the major supply that's going to be dumped here over the next year. A coin that's going to just skyrocket in terms of the market cap. It still makes it one of my top 5 20x plays in this market. There you go. There is my list. We got Chainlink, we got Stacks, we have Caspa, Jasmy, and Ando. Let me know in the comments, are those the 5 coins that you think are going to 20x? Is there another coin that I'm missing out on completely that's not a meme coin? This isn't a meme coin channel, and meme coins aren't for really long-term investing. They're fun to play with here and there, but we're here trying to invest in something long-term that's going to build safe wealth with our risk to reward ratio. Let me know what legitimate projects I am sleeping on and I need to make a video on in the future. Smash the like if you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe as well so you don't miss a single piece of content that we put out on the channel. Check out CoinW to purchase all of your cryptocurrencies. With that said, I'll see you in the next video. Adios.